Okay. Hi guys, and welcome back to the podcast. Today I'm here. First, this is episode 2 of Conversations with Key. And I'm here with a new special guest, and he's going to introduce himself with his name, 3 subjects that he takes in A level, and describing himself in 1 word. So off you go.
Hi, my name is Nathan Ayres. The 3 subjects I took were history, music technology, and B.Tech and sport. I would describe myself with 1 word, and I would have to say, it's a bit of a struggle, but I can't think of a word. What would you call me?
I would say, as 1 word.
Yeah, 1 word.
I don't know.
See, this is the thing, we don't come up with this.
It's hard to come up with 1 word for yourself. When I was in I said around.
Around?
It's like, because, like, you know how you said, like, crazy, because all over the place. Yeah, so crazy, around, same kind of thing. All right.
We'll go with crazy.
Yeah. Why did you choose, music technology?
Music technology, history, and B.Tech and sport.
B.Tech sports. Why those subjects?
For history, I've always had not a burning passion, but a small passion for history. Like during GCSE, well, from year 7 to year 9, before we started GCSE, I was enjoying it quite a lot. And yeah, through GCSE time, I was really enjoying the course. So I thought A level would be a great pick for me. Music technology, as I said with history, I've also had a passion with music. So back when I was younger, I used to be part of Coventry Cathedral Choir, so I've always had that music in me. I want to keep it, but I didn't want to take music A level because I think the coursework would just be too hard. But
what's the difference between music technology and
music technology? You basically work on the technical side. So instead of working actual instruments, you work on Studio One, which is a platform.
Like producing it?
Producing and mixing, remastering, all of them things. And you learn about the history of music tech as well, so DAWs, tape recorders.
So with history, learning history and music technology kind of links?
They sort of link together. And then B.Tech sport, I just wanted to do something in sports, to be honest. And I've enjoyed it so far.
So which one would you go further into in university?
I would have to say sport, because I feel like I get the course much better than the other 2. And then, so it just works for me. There's unis all around the Midlands, like Derby, Nottingham, or I could go far. I could go to Wrexham or Cardiff Metropolitan if I wanted to. But PE or sport, it's good for me. That's what I would say.
So is it a specific sport? Is it because I know you like football?
Yeah.
And is it F1?
F1, yeah, the motorsport. I think I'll try it. I want to say football, but there's also that part in me where I would want to become a PE teacher. So I would go to
PE teacher.
PE teacher.
Oh,
I'll be a sick PE teacher, won't I?
Mr. Ayres.
Mr. Ayres. So I could go and do a course in physical education and sport, which works on the teaching side, or could do a coaching course because,
I just want to be a teacher.
Have fun. Also, I've heard from PE teachers in the school that
it's good.
That it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Year 10 and 11, when the government requires you 1 hour physical activity, it just becomes here's a football, play with it for an hour. Yeah.
I'd never go into teaching.
We're never going to teaching.
Never go into teaching.
What would you go into then?
I want to go into film or anything that is anything that is television or film, or maybe journalism. I don't know exactly which one. But I want to do it sounds weird, but I want to be famous.
You want to be famous?
I want someone to hear my name and be oh, that's King May. You know what I mean? Why don't you do football and do famous footballer?
Famous footballer. I wish, that's what I want to say. I wish.
Okay. How long have you been playing football?
My first introduction to football was year 9. Like from year 7 to 8, I didn't have the opportunity to play because, as I said, I was in the cathedral choir and had rehearsals and had to do an evening song service every week. So
I just assume that you've been doing this since like primary school.
Well, primary school. It was a primary school introduction as well, but I wasn't that good. Let's just leave it there. Year 9, I've just established myself as a goalkeeper, and I've just gone through that route ever since. Year 10 was a proper year. It first came into me as for playing time, like with the school, and then during May half term in 2022, I went to this holiday camp, the Sky Luton community, and then I just got asked, do I want to join the team? Because I said, yeah, why not? Because I haven't played for a team ever. And then ever since it's been that. So I'm now playing with the under 18s, playing every Saturday now, travelling up and down the Midlands.
Lucky. In primary, we had someone from the Wasps come and do like rugby, and he said, "Oh, you're really good. I should sign you up to go and play." And I was like, "Yeah," but my teacher said no.
Oh.
So I missed out on that opportunity. So, so football is like a hobby.
Football is my main hobby. Yeah.
Main hobby. Is there any like other hobby that like you have but you don't show everyone else?
Well,
Like a secret
people
hobby that you do.
know that I sing.
But that's not a secret one.
That's not a
People know
secret.
that.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
I can't really think of.
Do you like secretly dance in your room?
I don't dance in my room. My room's not big enough for that. I would say it's a weird one, but you know when you get a Lego set, like a big one.
Oh yeah.
So all the
Lego
Star
set.
Wars,
Oh yeah.
Lord of the Rings, all of them. So I like when I get a Lego set, I'll try and build it as fast as possible in like 1 to 2 days maybe. And I think that's a secret hobby that no one really knows about me.
Cool. So you were talking about the singing, and you've recently been doing some singing in Legally Blonde. How do you feel? Because actually, would you like to say what role you have in Legally Blonde?
In Legally Blonde, my role is Emmett Forrest. So this is my co-star right here, guys. I think you said this is the last podcast. Book tickets.
Yeah, book tickets.
Book tickets.
To come and
I
watch
think
me and Nathan perform in Legally Blonde.
I think it's called Ticket Source. So if you go onto there,
Go on that
go onto that
Go on
website,
to Ticket Source.
you might find the tickets available. But yeah.
How did you feel when you looked on the sheet of paper and you were like, "Is that my name upon that list?" Do you see what I did there? How did you feel?
I won't say ecstatic. I was very happy with, getting the main role.
Is that the role you wanted?
Originally, I wanted Warner.
Warner?
I wanted Warner, but then
I thought you were going to say that you wanted like Callahan or something.
No, Callahan me. No, not at all. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I prefer a good person, not a bad person. But
Warner's kind of the bad person.
Warner is a bad person,
He's
but
kind of the bad person.
but after seeing the musical hundreds of times now, I believe Emmett does predict me as him, because I like helping people, and then in the musical I help Elle or Kinnyway to become a successful lawyer and graduate from Harvard Law. But yeah, rehearsals are going well.
They're going.
They're going quick as well.
They're going quick.
3 weeks left, I think, and then it's opening night.
No!
I don't like it.
Is this your first play musical?
Yeah, I would. Yes, it is. Discarding primary school.
What did you do in primary school?
Joseph and the Set from the Dreamcoat.
Really?
We actually, yeah.
Did you do it in year 7 as well?
Unfortunately, I wasn't Joseph. Tom was Joseph. Tom
yeah.
Street. Did get a little annoyed because we both had equal we both had equal chances. Let's just leave it there. But yes, it's my first.
What did you get then? When you were doing
I was
Joseph?
just in the ensemble.
Oh.
I was on the front 2 rows.
I was on the front because I auditioned for.
Yeah, same.
But on the day that I did it, I had a really bad throat, so I couldn't sing it properly. I felt very embarrassed.
It's alright.
So, yeah.
All those years ago. Was
All
it
those years ago.
6 years ago? Or I think maybe. I can't count.
5.
5 years.
5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago.
Yeah, this is my first show. I think it's good for me because being an experienced singer, I feel like it's much more easier for me to adapt in the musical type.
Like learning lyrics.
Learning lyrics, like the way I learn lyrics, I just play the song over and over, and the lyrics just embedded in my head.
And what about light lines? Do you remember them?
My tactic is just watch the musical and
Just watch the musical.
I just watched the musical a bunch of times.
I've only watched it once.
You've only watched it once?
I've only watched it once, and I skipped through some of it.
You skipped through?
Because
I
watched it. What was it? The MTV one.
MTV is the one which I've watched the most. I think I wouldn't doubt I've watched it probably plus 30 times.
What?
Not all the way through, of course, but I've watched it plus 30
I watched
times.
it once, and it was because Sir told me and Anna that we had the part like the day before, and then he said, "Oh, tomorrow can you come for a meeting?" And that
Oh yeah,
night,
because you got told before everyone else, didn't you?
that night I had to watch the movie, so I actually knew what I was on about. I've not watched it since. I've watched one from America.
Which is also an amateur.
It was so bad. Let's not be like
Well,
that.
no.
Let's not be like that.
We're music college as well, so we do have talented people. So I think it will be much better.
Have you been in any dances yet?
No, I haven't, and thank goodness because I don't like dancing.
Maybe that should be your new secret hobby. So that next time you're in a musical or play, when Miss Boyle asks for dancers, you're like, Miss.
I've heard rumours of what the next one could be.
What?
High School Musical.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I've never watched High School Musical.
I'm not going to say my opinion. It's up to the drama department.
My opinion is it's rubbish, and if we end up doing High School Musical, I'm dropping out of the school.
You're dropping out of school?
Dropping out of the school altogether. I don't care about if it was the drama department, I'm dropping out of school. Would you want to do it? Would you be Troy?
I'll probably. I haven't watched it, so I don't know who these people
You never watched it either?
No.
Okay, that's all I know is
all the musicals.
Troy and some other.
No, okay.
Maybe,
So that's like Efron?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
At least someone else has, because every time I say I've not watched it, everyone's like, you're so uncultured.
Everyone says that to me.
How is it uncultured? Especially when we're in England, because
it's based in America.
Exactly, it's based in America. I don't need to know about American High School Musicals or something like that. There is no need. No need at all. Okay, another question. Actually, let me just say this because let me come for the listeners real quick.
The listeners.
If you follow the podcast Instagram, I put up on there to ask questions for our guest Nathan. A lot of people viewed it, but I didn't get any questions back, and that was hurtful. I got 2 questions.
Come on, listeners.
I only got 2 questions, and one was from Christopher. That was about the Legally Blonde, and then this one is from Madembi. And the question is, what are your top 5 experiences from secondary school?
Top 5 from secondary school?
Yeah.
Counting now as well?
No, that's 6th form. I'm talking about year 7 to
7 to 11.
7 to 11. And actually, let me add, do like 3 good ones and 2 bad ones.
Let's start with the bad ones, I guess. We'll start with the bad ones.
Let's start with the bad ones.
I think the first bad one was losing the year 10 final against President Kennedy, where they.
Is that football?
That is football. Yeah.
That's one of your. What?
It's bad because I was the goalkeeper, and they scored 2 goals in 10 minutes, which led them to win the game 2-1.
Wow.
We were 1-0
down.
up. I didn't actually let them down. I got the assist for the first goal actually to Emmanuel, and everyone went ballistic.
Wait, it was what, 2-1?
It was 2-1 in the end, so we went 1-0 up. Pretty much dominated the whole game. The referee was a bit poor as well.
Is that the game where like after the game, like there was beef between President Kennedy and Bluco?
Probably. Possibly.
Guys, it's just football. It's just boys kicking around a ball for, you know, I was upon it. There's no.
We're gonna have problems with it, okay?
What?
You can't just say footballers are 22 men or boys kicking the ball about. For
Is it
90
not?
minutes.
It's basically no, it's passion with just random people saying, "Oh, you pass the ball to me, I'll pass it. This is this."
And we score a goal. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, there's I don't see the exact.
Have you ever
point
been
of,
to a football game? Like,
yes, I have actually.
You have?
I have actually been to a
Which
football
one?
game. Wait. I have been to a football game. The last one I actually remember was like, I think it was a women's football game, England versus Cameroon, because obviously I'm Cameroonian and English. So I went. That was ages ago.
That was
ages ago. I think it was like
Okay.
the World Cup. I don't know. I don't even
The World
know.
Cup?
I don't know. No. It can't have been
Can't be
World
the World Cup.
It can't have been because it was only at Rico Arena.
Are you sure we were?
I'm very serious.
You dead serious?
Very serious. I remember like sitting, you know where like the Tesco is,
Yeah.
and like all my cousins were there, and my dad was doing some weird cheering, telling us that we should support Cameroon. And one of my cousins was saying no, we're supporting England. I know it was there. I know it happened. I don't know what it was there.
But yeah.
It was ages ago.
For me, I'm a football fan.
Boo.
Don't boo me. I support Coventry City, my hometown. My dad supports Liverpool and Cov. I've sort of made him into a Coventry fan.
Why does he support Liverpool?
He was brought up. He wasn't brought up in Liverpool, but he was brought up supporting the club.
Oh.
So when he was like from a very young age. But I disagree with Kinyue with the football game. I think
I don't think so.
she doesn't like it. I adore it, to be honest.
Rubbish.
The last football match I went to was Colchester versus Millwall, and we won 2-1. And let's say I lost my voice that day.
Oh.
Every football game I go to, I lose my voice somehow because I'm either shouting at the referee, or
He's not gonna hear you.
he ain't gonna hear me at all, or I'm just singing the chants too loudly and my voice just goes. Yeah.
Actually, wait. You know that question when you asked about how I watched the football game?
You watched the football game, yeah.
Did you mean in person or did you mean like in general? Like I could watch it on TV? Because the recent one I watched, the most recent one I watched was Cameroon versus Nigeria.
Cameroon in AFCON.
AFCON, yeah.
AFCON, alright.
We did lose there again, so.
It's alright. At least Nigeria.
At least Nigeria
Yeah.
didn't win. At least Nigeria didn't win. Let's see what else. Okay. So no, actually that was only one experience.
Well,
Tell us
we have to do another one.
Tell us another one.
Oh.
And the stories keep flowing.
This was
Okay, a good experience.
okay. We're gonna go good.
Let's do a good experience.
Whitechapel trip to London in year 11. That trip was so good. I enjoyed every single bit of it.
That trip was good.
What group were you in? Were we in Group A or Group B?
I was in Mr. Finn.
You were Mr. Finn, Group A.
Is that Group A?
I think we were with Jason, Vernon, with Miss Day as well. Or
No, Miss Day was.
Miss Day was Group A, I think.
Yeah, I was in a different group.
Oh.
I had Miss.
I had Mr. Thomas.
I think it was Miss Gail.
Oh, Group C then. I think.
Yeah.
I was in Group B. I had a lot of fun with my friends.
It was kind of boring. No, actually,
It wasn't that boring.
It wasn't that. We weren't in the same group, were we?
No, we weren't.
No. What I mean is that my group was kind of no. I had like a section of people that like they were good people.
In my group, we were going around and I think someone fainted while they were showing the pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were told. Did you see all the pictures?
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Mr. Finn said that we shouldn't see all the pictures because we were going to go and have lunch after, and it could make somebody sick.
Yeah.
So we didn't even see all of them. There was one where like all her guts were out or something. We didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Just have to keep picturing it.
Jack the Ripper murders.
Jack the Ripper murders.
Any students
context.
any listeners that are doing GCSE history,
you might go on the
you
trip.
might, or they've already been. I think.
Yeah.
They've already been.
Lucky. We had to wait.
Yeah, we had to wait till year 11. It was painful.
It's not fair. That was the first trip I've ever gone in secondary.
I want to say another trip for another experience, but I can't because that's just
that's a cop out. Do it.
Another experience. Finishing GCSEs in year 11. finishing GCSEs.
That's one of your top 5 experiences?
The relief was there. I was happy it was over.
Okay.
I got like, what, 10 weeks of summer. I was happy.
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
10 weeks?
I think so. Mid-June. No, it was more than that actually. It was about 12 weeks. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Wait, when you're saying that, do you mean like when we actually finished?
When we finished in June,
Or
June 16th. June 16th, when I finished my last exam, the physics exam. I was so happy.
But all of school was off then, weren't they?
All of school was off, but no, in general, just finishing GCSEs in general. It was top 5.
It was good. It was nice.
My third good experience would have to be that year 7 trip to Wembley to watch England versus Czechoslovakia.
I didn't get to see that.
I think we won 5 or 6-0 and everyone went mental and it was lovely. On the negative side now, we're going to do my one last bad one.
Actually, I want 2 bad.
You want 2? I've already given you a bad one.
Let's make it even. Let's do, instead of 6 top experiences, we've got, no, instead of 5, we've got
5,
6.
6.
So we've done
3
3
bad,
good
3
ones,
good.
1 bad, let's do 2 extra.
I think my second bad one would have to be, people probably know about this, but when my ex broke up with me and then last year.
Which one?
You can't say which one, can't say which one.
Oh,
that makes me sound really bad.
Makes you sound really bad. And then wait,
one that
because
lasted- the
that
one
can
that
make you
lasted
sound
long.
really bad.
Yeah.
And then it could also make it seem like you're the problem.
Yeah, it does. The one that lasted the longest, the one that I had for Valentine's Day, and then 2 weeks later just broke up. Swear down.
That's so sad.
Literally.
What were you doing wrong, Nathan?
What was I doing? It was her.
It has to. Who broke up with you? You or her?
She broke up with me.
Yes, it must have been you that was. Guys, don't date Nathan. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm actually sad
I'm
about
joking.
that.
I'm
Why not come on
joking.
this podcast
That
in
was
person?
one of your. That was one of.
That was a bad experience.
Were you sad?
Yes, very.
Did you cry?
Yes. I
Oh.
will say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think.
I'm
you'd
not.
say
I'm
that.
not going to be cliche and say, "Oh, I didn't cry." I just like.
Did you like?
Didn't shed a tear.
Did you like sit and watch The Notebook and eat ice cream and cry?
I didn't do that because that wasn't my mindset. To be honest, it was just get on with life, I guess.
Get on with
Because
that.
I had exams in about a month, 2 months, so I just crack on with life.
You got rid of a distraction.
Got rid of the distraction,
to focus on
on
GCSEs. That's a
GCSEs,
good idea.
but that didn't happen in the end.
What about your last
My last one.
experience?
I hate to say it, but it has to be said. Year 10.
Year 10 altogether?
Not year 10 altogether.
Oh, year 10.
From February to the end of year 10. We'll leave it there. I don't want to say anything because we're keeping this.
Let's not say anything.
Let's not cancel this podcast.
That's the
If you know, you know. We're gonna sort of leave it there.
If you know,
If
yeah.
you know, you know.
If you know,
If
you
you know,
know.
you know.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Move
go
on.
back to that whole girlfriend where she broke up with you.
Dear.
Do you have any relationship advice for somebody that was in a relationship and Valentine's Day has come up and is it 2 weeks since Valentine's Day?
2 weeks after Valentine's Day.
Wait,
So
that's when
that-
she
so
broke up with you?
You know the strike day last year where we had that GYM assembly?
Oh yeah.
That was the day she broke up with me. And I had to sit through that assembly, trying.
Oh, that's so
I tried
sad.
not to cry. Thankfully I didn't. But people did see me cry and I was like,
That's
sugar. People see me cry.
That's
I'll
sad.
do. But we move, life goes on. That's all I'm gonna say.
so is that's your advice?
No.
Life goes on.
That's not my advice. I think
Words of wisdom from Nathan.
words
What
of
would you
wisdom
say?
from Nathan. If you're getting to know a girl, all I'm gonna say, take it slow. Take it slow, okay? Don't rush in, because everything will die down quickly. Like you'll have nothing to talk about. Things just get boring, and it just wouldn't work out. So if you take it slow and get to know each other on a really good level, then that's what I would say. That's my advice.
Words. What would my advice be if I was gonna give? See, Same thing. Yeah, take it slow.
Take it slow.
Take it slow. And put God in the center of your relationship.
You know what? That's a great
Put God
point.
in the
That's
center
a
of your
great point.
relationship. Because when you do, then it will prosper. And if it doesn't, you know what I mean? Because if the person's right for you, God will keep you guys together. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, let's ask another question. Okay, who is someone that you became close friends with in secondary that you didn't expect? Not just like, oh, you guys were in a same friendship group and now you guys are even better friends. Like, who is someone that you never expected, like, oh, me and so-and-so are friends at the end of school. I never expected this. Who was that? Who was that person?
I don't know. Like, that's what I think. Well, we were in the same friendship group, but we just didn't really talk. But Dan Hammond.
Oh, that's nice.
Like I don't know when we started talking to each other as mates. I'm not sure. We're in the same GCSE music class.
It just happened.
It just happened.
The connection was there. Romance.
Yeah, romance. He's been there for me when I need it. Yeah, same, vice versa. I think that's what it is, because I can maybe talk to him about anything, and he'll have some sort of advice for it, which is good. So
good.
He's a good friend. I can just explain stuff, and he'll just help me out.
That's good. That's nice to have. Who actually, you don't have to say names.
Won't say names.
Okay, let me change it. Is there a friendship that wavered? You know, like it declined during secondary.
I think, I'm not saying names, but I think the reason why it has declined is because they were in our friendship group again, but they left Buco to go elsewhere for sixth form, and then it's been a bit downhill because obviously I haven't been checking on them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In a friendly way, but you just haven't been in touch a lot, and you only see them once a week.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Because
because all my friends I see them every day and have a chat with them basically, and that's it.
I don't like when people from people from secondary start messaging me about if I post something to do with sixth form on my story, and then they'll come and message me laughing at it. I'm like, you weren't there. You don't know. You're not in sixth form anymore. Leave.
Literally.
I'm not cutting them off.
No, don't cut them off.
But I'm not as close to them anymore.
Yeah.
Just like the message and move on.
That's one way to do it, yeah.
One way to do it. Okay, and I know that you are driving.
I am.
How long have you been doing driving?
Since November last year, when I turned 17.
That was the first time. Was it the day after?
No, not the day. It was
the same day?
A week after.
Oh,
a week after. But I think the first time I got in a car and drove it was an off-road experience at the Jaguar Land Rover Centre. So I went.
How's that? Was that
Solihull.
Oh.
They have a massive off-road course, so you go through mud, you go on a massive steep angle. It was.
Was that part of lessons?
No, it's not a lesson. It's a one-off day experience. But that was the first time I got in a car, and it was
It was an actual car.
It was a
Range Rover. You didn't know how to drive.
70 grand Range Rover.
But you didn't know how to drive.
Well, they just gave me instruction because it was automatic, so we were going 10 miles per hour max because you couldn't go fast, could you?
Still. Okay.
Yeah, I've been.
Did you wait? What do you mean?
You just said a question.
No, what were you gonna say?
Oh, okay. I've been driving for around 4 months now. Yeah, 4 months. Have a lesson every week. I think 1 lesson per week.
Do you think you're improving?
100%. My first lesson, I didn't know how to change gear efficiently. Acceleration and braking, I was so light on it. But now, when I go onto a road which is 40 or 50 miles per hour, I'm not flooring it, trying to impress the guy or my instructor. It's just common knowledge. I know what to do. I'm safe. I just know what I'm doing on the wheel now.
Did you go straight into lessons and do it with your parents first?
Straight into lessons. My parents don't trust me with a car. dad's car is too big. And my mum's car, well, she has a new one now because the old one, like something was wrong with the car and they just couldn't run anymore. So it's being sent away.
Crash a new car.
No, not
Have you been doing theory?
much.
It's not good.
It's not good. I need to do my theory test, but my mum and dad have said to me, look, you got a lot coming up. Legally Blonde, you got 4 shows. It'll just be a distraction to it, and like, obviously I'm not. Oh gosh. Voice crackle. I'll say that again. My mum and dad want me to do Legally Blonde first, then focus on my theory, because then it's just more easier, I
My
guess.
parents won't let me do driving unless I do my theory first. Like not even like passing. Like I have to at least start revising for it first, which isn't fair.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is like.
Do you know road signs? Do you know road signs? All of them.
I know that like if there's a cross in the middle of the road, I'm gonna stop. If there is a child and a parent on the sign, that means school kids are around.
Yes.
That's basic though, like.
What did the flashing orange lights mean? Well, like you know how in school signs, over by our school, how they got the flashing orange lights. You have to go at a certain speed limit.
Flashing orange lights? Where?
Have you not seen them?
No.
Oh.
Isn't like zebra crossing?
Not a zebra crossing, no. It's like, so you know the school sign, where it's a school and they've got the parent and child?
Yeah.
Underneath them, they've got those flashing orange lights.
Oh, yeah.
It means you have to go at 20 miles per hour max through that zone until you get out.
Maybe I do need to do my theory first.
Knowledge are right there. It's common knowledge.
There you go, guys. For those that are doing theory, that's knowledge. When do you hope to pass your license?
The wait list is like very long, so.
Oh, yeah, you can't just like.
I can't just do my theory and just get my driving test. I have to wait. So it could be around 12 to 16 months when I pass my theory test. You have 2 years to do your test.
Wait, so you have to do theory, then you do. Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that.
So then that means I probably won't even be able to do mine until I'm like
18.
8. Not even. I turned 18 this year, and I've not even started doing.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday's on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
I turned 18 this year as well. We can vote this year. We can vote this year.
We're gonna decide who your prime minister is, whether you like it or it is prime
minister. Prime minister.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
We're gonna be deciding that. Yeah. What car would you want?
A one that's got really cheap insurance per year.
I want a Porsche.
You want a Porsche for your first car?
A pink Porsche. That's gonna be my. Actually, I want it, but I'm not gonna.
You seem like the type of girl to get a pink Fiat 500 with a fluffy wheel.
What? A Fiat 500?
Fiat 500.
What's that?
Small car. You not seen a Fiat 500?
I don't know what these cars are called. All I know is like Vauxhall, Ford.
How many car brands do you know?
Okay, wait. Vauxhall, Ford, Volkswagen,
Yeah.
Tesla,
Yeah.
Porsche, Jaguar,
7.
Land Rover.
Yeah.
I know more.
Come on.
What's that one that, like the small car with an F? Like it's in the red.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Ferrari.
Oh, I didn't think of that one, but yeah, Ferrari.
Oh, dear.
I mean, there's like Mini. There's a Mini.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That's it.
That's what you know.
What's that now?
I'd probably name
That's not bad.
20. But
Which ones have I missed?
Mercedes.
Oh,
BMW.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if you're into supercars or like
Supercars.
Aston Martins, McLarens, Lotus.
McLaren's actually. I thought that was only like the driver.
Yes, McLaren is a Formula 1 team, but the driver is not called McLaren.
I thought that was his name. I thought it was like McLaren versus Lewis Hamilton. I thought that was their
If you want to go
name.
back the years, like to the 1970s, there was a guy called Bruce McLaren.
I don't care about the 1970s. I'm talking
Remember
about
that?
now.
It would be Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, the drivers for McLaren.
Lando Norris.
Lando Norris. Does that ring a bell?
Never heard that name before. What's the one in orange?
McLaren.
Oh, was that McLaren?
McLaren is the
Oh.
orange team. McLaren is the orange team.
Then who's the guy that
Gosh.
drives? Who's the guy that drives for it? Oh, you just
Lando
named.
and Oscar Piastri. Lando Norris.
Well, next
Oh
time
dear.
I'll be educated next time. And then what's it called? Lewis Hamilton drives for Red Bull. I don't know.
I need to step
I don't
up.
know.
I need to step up.
I don't know. Who's he drive for then?
Mercedes. He drives for Mercedes.
Mercedes isn't in F1.
Yes, they are.
So it's like Vauxhall Hamilton.
No.
Ah. I thought.
Viewers and listeners, if you are into F1, please laugh at Kimi.
Apologies.
And,
Apologies.
yeah, apologise.
I didn't know Mercedes was. But who drives for Red Bull then?
Max Verstappen and Sergio
I've heard
Perez.
that name. I've heard that name.
Yeah.
Max.
He is the reigning world champion after all.
I thought it was Hamilton was.
No, he got his last world championship in 2020. 4 years ago.
Oh. Well, I'm going to get educated before the next time I talk about F1.
Please do. Please do.
Wow. Other than that,
Yeah.
that is all. Actually, no, one more question.
One more question.
If you, when you do get your car or when you pass whatever, where would you first want to go?
Probably a drive-through of some sort.
A drive.
No, it's the experience as well.
I would have said like, oh, I'll drive down to the beach in like
Drive down to the.
Cornwall.
We're in Coventry.
No, like I'd like take it as like a little journey. Like I said,
I would
oh
go.
friends,
I'll
get in
travel
the back.
to. I'll
let's
travel
go.
to Birmingham.
So boring.
I know I'm
Take the train to
boring.
Birmingham.
It takes time. It takes time. You need
I'm
like.
driving straight down to Cornwall.
You drive straight down to Cornwall.
You know, like when the you know in Barbie,
Yeah.
not the movie, like the series, Barbie Life in the Dream House.
No.
Ah.
I'm sorry, I didn't watch this as a kid.
Oh no.
As a kid, I was watching Paw Patrol all the time.
I thought you were gonna say.
We can't say that on the podcast, can you, Ed? We can't say that.
Okay, yeah, but she drives like the car straight onto the beach.
Straight onto the beach.
Like I would do that, but I don't think you can do like onto the sand.
Onto the sand.
Yeah.
No, that's breaking the law, I think. Also could cause a car crash because there are bollards and barriers stopping cars going on the beach.
In my dreams, I'll drive straight onto the beach.
In your dreams, yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much, Nathan, for coming on to the second episode of Conversations with Key.
No worries.
Thank you very much. Anyway, thank you for listening, watching, whatever it is. Don't forget to follow the Spotify account, Conversations with Key, the Instagram account, and the YouTube account. And someone said that I should do TikTok. I do like little snippets, like little clips on
yeah.
TikTok. There might be a TikTok account coming. So other than that, thank you so much. Next week maybe I'll have a proper time. I'll have like a proper roast of when I'll be uploaded. So yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much and goodbye.
Goodbye.